Guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiffany. For those of you that are new, I am currently 31 weeks pregnant with baby number 4. We have 3 boys ages 6, 4, and 2 years old. Since my last update, I have had an ultrasound. We had to do a growth scan on baby girls. I have plenty of pictures to share with you guys. And there has been lots of changes the past week. Also, I did want to mention that YouTube is currently banning comments on all family channels. I have it to where most of my more recent videos, I am able to go in and manually approve the comments before they're posted onto my page, just because that is what YouTube is recommending right now. So that is what I am doing. So if your comment does not pop up down there in the comment section automatically, just know that I am seeing your comments and I'm improving them as fast as I can and replying to them also as fast as I can. So just be patient and hopefully everything will be fixed with that very soon. Now we're going to go ahead and jump right on into the video. So I'm about 31 weeks and 2 days pregnant today. According to the Bump app, she is about the size of an asparagus, which is about 16 inches and about 3 pounds, 30 ounces. And again, that is just based off of the Bump app is what I've been using. And I understand that all babies are different. My babies tend to be on the smaller side, but it is just a range. Nobody really knows. Even with ultrasounds, they can only be so accurate, so just keep that in mind. Now, as far as symptoms go this week, I have been having a lot of pain in my pubic bone area. Again, it wasn't as bad last week and the week before, but it has come back again and it's pretty painful. Taking steps is hurting. Whenever I sit for too long and then go to stand up, I have to take really slow, small steps at first, and then I'm fine after that. It seems like it doesn't bother me as much whenever I'm just standing, but going from the sitting to walking position or taking steps, that is pretty painful. The nausea is also back. I mentioned that last update. But yes, the nausea is back and it is slowly getting worse. I know I said that last week it's not quite as bad as it was in the first trimester. And that's still kind of true, but sometimes it is like it just sneaks up on me and it's really bad really fast. I know that last time I mentioned this to my doctor, she just said to eat more protein and more carbs to help my body like hang on to stuff better, and so that's what I've been trying to do. I'm trying to eat a lot more carbs and protein in the morning rather than just like cereal. I'm trying to add some more protein in it too. But if you are not new to my updates, you do know that I don't really have much of an appetite this pregnancy, especially in the mornings. It's pretty hard for me to eat in the mornings, but I'm really trying because it's really not fun to just be going along about your day and then all of a sudden you get really hot and shaky and just super nauseous. Sometimes it feels like I'm either gonna throw up or I'm gonna pass out because it just sneaks up on me so fast. So I'm trying to make sure I'm eating a lot. Well, not really a lot, but a lot more frequently. Now, I don't know if it's because of the nausea that I'm experiencing or the pelvic pain or if it's just that part in pregnancy. I also do have a lack of energy again. I was nesting for a long time. I needed everything clean and spotless. And whereas I do still feel that way, I'm a lot more relaxed about it because I just don't have the energy, so it doesn't bother me as much. But I am just so drained most of the day. So needless to say, the housework is falling behind a little bit. And that's okay with me. Now, as far as hand swelling, that's pretty normal. I do have carpal tunnel in this pregnancy, so my hands fall asleep from time to time or they get really tingly and they are swelling a lot more. But here recently in the past few weeks, my feet have started swelling and I can see that it's getting a little bit worse every week. So my feet swelling, that's getting worse. It's not bad, like I can still wear shoes and it's not like, oh my gosh, your feet are swollen, but I can definitely tell that they are swollen. In my last update, I mentioned that I had an appointment that following Tuesday and it actually snowed here, so my doctor left the office early that day and I wasn't able to see her that day. I still need to reschedule that appointment, but all this to say, I did not get to see my doctor on Tuesday, but I did go in for my ultrasound on Thursday, and that was just an ultrasound growth scan and they just looked around at baby. I do have pictures. They did get some really cool 3D pictures of baby girl, and I am just, every time I look at them, I'm just so blown away. I've never been able to get 3D photos of my kids at this point because they're always so low and squished down there and they don't have enough fluid surrounding their face, so they can't get any good pictures. But we got some amazing photos. I did post a little sneak peek of one of the photos on my Instagram, so if you are not following me over on Instagram, go ahead and follow me at Tiffany_Entwistle or just at Tiffany Entwistle. Either way, you should be able to find my page through that. So if you're not following me on Instagram, go ahead and follow me over there so you can see sneak peeks of little things like this before I can actually upload it onto YouTube. At that appointment, they did weigh me before my ultrasound, and so far this pregnancy, I have gained 11 pounds, which is crazy. At 31 weeks with all my other pregnancies, I'm sure I was like at 20-25 pounds by this point. So at 11 pounds, that's perfect, especially because this pregnancy I am much more overweight than I was in any of my other pregnancies, so I am just fine with that number. They got an estimated weight for baby girl to be about 3 pounds 10 ounces, and like I said, with ultrasounds they can't really tell you the exact numbers, they just get an estimate. So they just measure some bones. I think she could pretty much just tell that off of the thigh bone is pretty much I think what she measured, but off of the measurements that she got of baby girl, she estimated her to be about 3 pounds 10 ounces. I do know whenever I was pregnant with my oldest, Daniel, I had an appointment at my 32-week mark and he was measuring in at about 3 pounds 2 ounces. But again, it's all just based off of bones and how they're measuring these bones. So that doesn't necessarily mean that she's bigger than Daniel, but that is really cool to hear. I did mention in my last update or the update before that that I wasn't sure what her position was because I feel like she flips around a lot and she would like roll from side to side and she just felt very long in there, so I was pretty sure she was transverse. In the ultrasound, they did confirm that she is now head down, which I did have a feeling that she was either head up or head down. I didn't feel like she was sideways anymore, but she is head down, so that is great news. I was kind of getting scared because like I said, my kids normally are head down like pretty early and they stay head down, they just get even lower and lower. So I'm so happy that she is head down. I think that she might have had a growth spurt at some point because all of a sudden a few days ago I just felt huge. Like I feel so big and I don't notice that much of a difference whenever I look at myself in the mirror. I don't feel like she's gotten like that much bigger, but I feel bigger. So definitely feel like she's getting bigger. Also, her movements are getting much more stronger. Like I'm feeling big movements and like sometimes I can like feel her knee just move from one side to like the middle of my stomach and then she'll move it back in and then kick out again. So I love feeling those movements. I know that they can get pretty painful the stronger she gets, but right now I'm loving them. I love feeling baby movements, baby hiccups. I just love it. The bump app also did say that she can now respond to light, like her irises can now respond to light, which I do feel like she does respond to light. She also responds really well to like if somebody is talking to my stomach or if I'm singing. But recently my husband has been talking to my stomach a lot more and she'll just like move around and like he can feel all these big movements with me, and that's just so special. That is pretty much it for my symptoms as far as I can remember. I have been having a craving this past week, which is awesome because I haven't had many of them this pregnancy since I don't really have an appetite. So this week I have definitely wanted chocolate covered strawberries. My husband got me some for Valentine's Day and I think he went through edible arrangements and they were delicious, don't get me wrong, but they are not as good as homemade chocolate dipped strawberries. I have made them 2 times this week and they are so good. I love chocolate covered strawberries. And I think that that's pretty much my only craving this week. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the ultrasound pictures. So right here we have a little foot. So there's the heel of her foot, and here are her little toes. And then here is the heel of her foot right here, and you can just barely see her toes right there. This next one is just saying that it is a girl. In this picture, her face is right here. This is one of the 3D pictures. So that's her eye, and that's her nose. And then her mouth is down here, and this is her arm. She had her arm in front of her face the whole appointment. This is just a profile picture. So you can see her forehead is right here, and that's her nose and her mouth, and this is a hand. She had that hand and arm up there the whole ultrasound. And this picture is hair. That's what these arrows are pointing to. The little spiky things coming off of the roundness of her head right here is hair. So she seems to have hair, but I've gotten pictures like that in the past, and the babies come out bald, so we'll see. There is another one of her face. I don't know that I need to point that out, but here is her chunky cheeks, and a nose, and an eye, and her mouth. And again, this is just her arm. There is another one of her face. There's her eye, nose, mouth, and that arm again. This is just another profile picture. There's her head, and her nose, and her mouth, and her little fist, and this is her body. At one point during the ultrasound, she actually got her foot, and she was playing with her foot, so that was super cute. But I can't really think of anything else to update you guys on, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys my 31 week and 2-day belly. Here is my belly at 31 weeks and 2 days from the side. And I'm wearing my flowy shirt today, so this is what I look like from the front. And here we are from the other side. But that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a huge thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel down below and click the little bell next to it so you get notified anytime I upload a new video. Also, be sure to follow me on Instagram, just at Tiffany_Entwistle or Tiffany Entwistle. Either way, you should be able to find my page. Also, we did hit 5,000 subscribers today, so I'm super excited. That means that I will be doing a 5K Q&A here really soon, and I will be asking for questions over on Instagram. I really want to do it that way, especially now that the comments, I'm having to approve every single one of them, so it's just going to be easiest. I will post something I'll post a picture over on Instagram, and then you guys can just post your questions underneath that picture, and I can go back and read them for the video. But I am super excited for you guys to get to know me and our family on a different level. I think that would be super fun, so I'm super excited for that video. So go follow me on Instagram and be looking for that post. Also, if you are pregnant, trying to conceive, or just had a baby, let me know down below in the comment section. I love hearing from you guys, and I know that it's going to be a hassle going through and approving every single one of the comments, but I will do that because I love interacting with my subscribers. So I'm going to be down in the comment section approving and commenting back to you guys. So yes, let me know down below. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.